Good morning to all 22 of the folk that done made it up in here. Good morning. I'm finna go on ahead and get this shit started because what's the point of sitting here waiting, child? Um, it's in the morning. I'm still sleepy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um,
It may be time to reopen supplement. Peppermint oil capsules for abdominal comfort, 48 capsules. It's $27.44. Would you like to add it to your cart?
no,
Okay.
child. I already got some. Stupid. Anyway. Yeah, now people forgot to like the button, but that's that. See, that's why they get cussed out and get called sorry and shit. Cause that's some sorry ass shit. But whatever. It's just like me, just walking into their house. That's what it's like. But whatever. For 5 minutes. Welcome to Give You the Real Team Missionary Baptist Church, but my slogan is I'm in the business that pay me. So if your business gonna pay me like, this sorry ass review gonna do, fine. If not, whatever. Real Housewives, well not Real Housewives, Bravo's Love Hotels, season 1, episode 3. Romance, romance and retrograde. Um, the ladies meet the new men. Edward has the whole James Earl Jones slash Mufasa voice down packed, should I say. And Giselle lets it be known that she met this man before. Now he says that he ain't seen her since high school. And I said, well, sir, how is that possible considering she's 54 and you're 61? but we find out that she dated his cousin. So I'm assuming he's the older cousin to the cousin. And, maybe when he seen her and the cousins was dating her, they were in high school and, he was doing whatever and he was just the big cousin that everybody liked, and that's how they knew each other or whatever. So I'm assuming that's what he meant by that, because when he said I ain't seen you since high school, I said, Bert. Like, I was doing this, and then I was like, well, she did say she dated his cousin, so maybe that's, while they were in high school, he was around, and that's how he remembers seeing her. And I was like, okay, I'm hoping that's what that meant. We meet some weirdo ass man whose name is Craig, and he's 64 years old. And I gotta be honest with y'all, if y'all are gonna do this, there has to be an age criteria and a look criteria. Like, y'all just found the frowsiest ass white man that y'all could go out here. And I don't mean to say it like that, but I just feel like if y'all are gonna do this, take this shit serious. Like, y'all got Luann, Shannon, Giselle, and Ashley, and it's just like y'all pulling just any old person that got some change to rub together, and y'all like, okay, cool. We gonna set this here with y'all. We gonna use this. Like, what the fuck was Craig doing there? Like, I didn't, and I don't want to be mean to Craig because I don't know nothing about him. But it's just like, no, sir. Like, what are y'all doing, Ryanair? I don't mean no harm to Craig, but like, what are y'all doing? Like, that was just, I understand. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, baby? Like, I didn't understand Craig's purpose, but I mean, okay. Um, Ian was handsome. I don't think Ian got picked. Maybe he did get picked. Did Ian get picked? I don't recall Ian getting picked. Okay, yeah, Ian didn't get picked, but I thought Ian was handsome. And he did something in development. He was a developer or something, but I thought Ian was handsome. I guess the people really didn't think so. So Edward says that he ain't, I talked about that. He ain't seen her since high school. And then I was going like this. And then I was like, what I said, maybe, they were in high school. He wasn't. And he just ain't seen her since she was in high school. So maybe that's what he meant by that. Or whatever, or whatever. So Ashley said that Craig looked like Austin Powers, and I said that ain't no compliment. And then he tried to say that he looked like Stephen King, and that won't no compliment either. Like I said, I didn't understand Craig's purpose, but I'm glad he's gone because I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Craig looked like he wore like the pins in his damn trousers or something. Like, I don't know. Something about Craig was just giving me the ick. Moving on. Um, so we getting down to the colorful part of this review because we meet Miss Jason. Um, Listen, let me tell y'all the funny part about meeting Miss Jason because I was on the phone with Trey trying to watch the episode, and I said Jason gives me gay, and then Trey said, "Yeah, yeah, I don't even know what you talk about, but I can hear the nigga voice in the phone." He was like, "Yeah, that nigga sound mad zesty," and I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it won't just me who felt that way." I said, well, "I'm glad it won't just me who felt that way." Tammy, do you get sis vibes from Jason? Because I gathered the minute Jason opened his mouth and I said they would send him to Ashley. Cause y'all know Ashley bisexual her damn self. So, maybe the two of them could do whatever it is they do. Oh, I love Jason. He's my favorite. I date him. Don, Don, you listen to me good, sis. If you go out there and date a Jason, bitch, we all gonna be dating him. And I'm just going I'm just gonna leave it at that, sweetheart. We all gonna be dating Jason if that's the point. Cause yeah. But listen, these days that might be your life right now. You will never know it. So I mean, you know, oh, he was definitely a little sassy. I like Jason. I like Jason, but I'm supposed to like Jason. I'm supposed to like Jason, not Don. You understand? I'm supposed to like Jason, not you, Don. Don, I'm very much so invited to the party. If Jason got anything to do with it, Don, I am very much so a part of the party. Yeah, I'm definitely part of the party. All right, I'm part of the party. You understand? I'm part of the party. Okay, I'm part of the party. And if his fine ass asks me to come, Don, I'm coming. You gonna be the one exiting the room, love, not me. Cause all I wrote down was Jason is churn. Literally, that's all I wrote down. So Adam is getting the no Luann. Craig brings his dusty diaper wearing ass Ryan there, messing up the whole damn vibe. So then Adam shares that he has the same birthday as her dad, and then she runs off crying, and then Giselle goes and checks on her. Listen, Luann, I don't know, maybe just some white woman, Caucasian people shit, but Luann, and this is Luann, you cried because he shared the same birthday as your dad. Meanwhile, I share the same birthday as my daddy. Am I walking around here suicidal, suicidal? I'm just saying, Luann, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be insensitive to your feelings, but what I'm saying is if me and my deceased daddy sharing the same damn birthday and I ain't giving all of that, like, that was just a whole lot. That was just a whole lot, in my opinion, to dump off on somebody as if that man can help the fact that he was born 717. I like your daddy couldn't help that, and that man couldn't help that either. And it was it. Oh yes, they was, Tammy. Don't worry about it, because I'm gonna give Shannon some too. Don't worry about it. You absolutely right, Tammy, because I got some for Shannon ass too. Oh yeah, I got some for Shannon ass. Anyway, because Luann, that was just a lot for me and him. That was a lot for him, you, him, and Craig put together. Anyway, um, Ashley gets to know Jason. And he says that he was cheated on in his last relationship, and that was it for him. I mean, okay, Jason. And if she did cheat on you, I'm pretty sure she had a legitimate reason for why she did it. Anyway, so is it really cheating? And I really want to ask y'all that. Is it really cheating? When it comes to a woman getting with a man who obviously is somewhere on the rainbow, whether he's in the middle of it, whether he's on the right side of it or the left of it, whether he way on top of it, whether he way down to the bottom, whether he cat a corner of the damn rainbow, he's somewhere on it, whether he's on the pink, the green, the blue, the purple, the red, the indigo, or the violet. Okay, he's somewhere on it. All right. And then y'all find out that they ran out there and cheated on y'all with the same sex. And so y'all ran out there and y'all fucked the homeboy or something like that. Is it really considered cheating in that aspect? Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. And that's a serious question. I really want to know. That's a serious question. It's not rhetorical. I really want to know y'all answers to that. Luann picks Adam to stay. Oh yeah, because Ashley says she went through the same thing with the sexual deviant. Moving on. So Luann picks Adam to stay. Shannon picks James to stay. Ashley picks Jason to stay. And Giselle decides to keep her key because Giselle didn't like none of the men that, well, I can't say that. She probably did like Jason until he opened his mouth and found out he was this. And so, but Ashley picked him. So it's like, okay, cool. And nobody wanted Craig. Nobody. Nobody wanted Craig. Not even his toupee. That's why I was slipping off. If y'all ain't catch that, I caught it. Nobody wanted the other men. Neither did Giselle. So they only kept 3 guys. Fine. See, we breezed right on through this. Ashley is hosting yoga. Ashley says that Jason is lighter than Wale, and Wale is like a little bit on the serious side for her, or whatever the case. Cheating is cheating. I agree, cheating is cheating. But if you're a heterosexual woman and you found out that you're supposed to be heterosexual husband was running around here having homosexual activities and proclivities with another nigga, all right, and you decided to go out there and have a heterosexual activity, act of revenge with another heterosexual man, is that necessarily considered cheating on her part? That's what I said. All right, so maybe if I say it in those terms, I can get a real answer because I really want to know. And again, it's not rhetorical. I want my question answered. Anyway, answer from anybody else other than I said what I said. Um, Giselle is impressed that Ralph finna start a candle line, and then she claims she was finna start a candle line. Giselle, when, when was you thinking of starting a candle line, Giselle? All right, when? I remember when Karen wanted to do it, you looked at her sideways, and when Wendy wanted to do it, you gave her the same sideways look. So when did you decide that? I mean, okay, Giselle. Um, yes, because she could leave him if she's not open to wherever he falls in line, the Kinsey scale without cheat. I mean, I guess. Oh, make candles for herself. Child, you so boring. Not every hue candles. And maybe it's a get back. Most definitely cheating. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like in situations like that, I kind of feel like that's not necessarily cheating. That's moving on with your life because obviously that nigga don't want you. But that's just my opinion. I mean, and vice versa. And vice versa. If they came home, if he came home and caught his lady scissoring with the next door neighbor stud girlfriend, that whatever, and he decided to go out there and fuck her best friend. I mean, I mean, moving on. Luann feels like Luann feels like the more that James talk, both of their worlds kind of collide a little bit. Luann seems to really be here for James. And I ain't even gonna lie, I kind of like James too. I kind of like James too. I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of like James too. For real, for real. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I do. I like James for Luann better than Adam because Adam is more subdued and laid back, whereas James is a lot like Luann. Like he's a talker. He's a joker, you know what I'm saying? And he don't mind having fun to do whatever. So, I'm kind of here for James and Luann. To be honest, I kind of like James. He got a little quirkiness to him. He ain't, he ain't bad. Anyway, Jay talks to Giselle and Giselle lets him know how he feels. Giselle. Giselle is like, listen, Jay, you say you like me, but nigga, I ain't feeling it. You ain't making no moves. You ain't pushing up on me. You ain't doing none of that. Your hands ain't all up on my booty. Okay, you ain't trying to two-step in my coochie. You ain't trying to do none of that. Like, I, I need you to do something, sir. You say you like me, prove it. Hell, Wale gave Ashley a damn kiss already. Like that's proving that you like somebody and you want somebody, and you know what I mean. Like you trying to be all subdued with shit, and it's just like Jay, you're boring. Now I want to root for you because you a nigga. There's only three of y'all up here, but you making it hard to root for you, Jay, because you just boring me. Like you boring her, you boring me. Like I'm just being real. You boring her, you boring me, you starting to bore me. Period. Shout out to Fantasia. That's off her second album. Like, I guess. Joe talks to Shannon alone about her experience and whatnot. And while I feel like Shannon is going through some things internally, Shannon, I'm still gonna get your ass together later on in this episode. Um, Giselle tells Wale that Ashley don't think he's funny. He says whenever they talk, it's usually about deeper stuff, and that's what she's asking for. So that's what he's giving. Um, now listen. When it comes to that, I feel like Wale, you're the one that's really not understanding what this is. Like, I know you may want her to be all tied down to you, but the reality of the situation is there's obviously going to be a revolving door of men. And one of these men can potentially have something more than what you got. And don't get me wrong, Ashley want to fuck you. Ashley don't mind fucking you. Ashley want to ride you to smithereens. Hell, if you will allow her to do it right then and there, she'll take you right to her room and get in there right then and there. Okay, she would. Ashley, that type of girl. But so far as dating and want to be serious with you, I don't necessarily think she want that with you. I don't. I think she wants to fuck you. But do I feel as though she wants everything that you do? No, I don't. She wants the dick. Okay, Ash. Listen, when it comes, this is what it is when it comes to Ash, and I'm just gonna say it. She wants to fuck the black men, but she don't want to date the black men. She don't want to marry the black men. She don't want none of that. She wants that from these little silver foxes because she feels like that's her best bet and goal to get exactly what she is that she wants. She knows when it comes to these niggas, it ain't gonna be like that. Now they'll give her some scraps, but they not gonna give her the entire fortune like one of these silver foxes will because they're more intrigued to that. She got some nigga in her. They like that. And she knows that. So, and that's honestly what I think. I think she don't mind fucking a nigga. Hell yeah, she'll throw you some pussy. Yeah, hell yeah. But so far as dating and marriage and long-term lifetime commitment, she ain't never finna see it for you with you niggas. You know, unless you a nigga that really got some. Like unless you're on the caliber of like a Jay-Z or, you know, somebody like that. Ashley ain't gonna fuck with you like that. She'll fuck you, but she ain't gonna fuck with you like that. Like, hey Dominic, how you doing, baby? But moving on. Um, so but that's really what I think, Wale. Just keep playing your position, all right? And if she feels like you not making her laugh, then make the whole laugh. All right. But I feel like you putting all of your eggs in Ashley basket, but then again, who else would you choose? You don't want old ass Luann. You don't want old ass Shannon. You know, Giselle don't want your young ass because you want Sharon. Uh, shit. Ashley halfway wants you because she don't even think she want no more Sharon. Like, I don't know what to say for you, Wale. I really don't. Um, but I will say this though, Wale. If you everything that you say you is in a bag of chips, you better prove it and show it. Because to me, you get really intimidated by other men. And my thing is, you give off this alpha energy, but when other men come around, you get real timid and you get real, you know, like weird a little bit. Like, you know, like you get a little whiny and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, Joe has a dinner under the stars for the group Winning Astrologer with broken English. I mean, if y'all are gonna do that, at least get a lady that don't have broken English. Okay, at least get a person that you know, and if you are gonna get somebody that, you know, had 3, 4, 5 years of Rosetta Stone. Okay, not one that just started 30 days ago and she's still trying to get the hint of it all because I was still trying to grasp every damn thing that she was trying to say. I had a hard time to. No shade. I'm just being real. Anyway, uh Ashley asks Wale about his conversation with Giselle. He brings up how she told him about she doesn't find him funny. She says they haven't laughed as much as she would like for them to have. He says that it's because she's spending much of her time with other people And she says that that ain't true. Um, and listen, Wale, another thing that you got to deal with is the fact that she like both white meat and dark meat. So I don't know what to say for you, Wale. Anyway, Earl, the Pearl tells Shannon that he doesn't eat vegetables. And she asks him, who the hell don't eat vegetables? And he said, well, a lot of people. And she says it's very important that he's supposed to eat his greens. And then he asks, why does he always look at him as if she's ready to slap him? And again, this is where it all started, Shannon. And this is where I had the issue with you. Get up out that man plate. That man overgrown and rusty. Do you understand? If he's saying he don't want to eat no damn vegetables, he ain't got to eat no damn vegetables. That ain't got nothing to do with you, Shannon. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the way you looked at him, like, I could get his feelings when he's like, why are you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Listen, Tammy, I get it. But listen, there are people that do not like vegetables. There are people whose stomach and taste buds, no matter their ages, cannot eat vegetables. That's why we have things called vitamins. Vitamins takes the place of the nutrients that you would get from vegetables. So it's not necessarily a death sentence that he can't. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a lot of people that are allergic to certain type of vegetables, a lot of vegetables, all vegetables, a few vegetables, like, and then there's people that just don't like them. You know, there's just some people that don't like them. They're just like, nah, I'm cool on them. Like, I don't mind them either way, but if I ain't gotta fucking have them, I'm not gonna fucking eat it. Like, you know, like I just, for me, I didn't feel as though that was something that should have been such a big waste of time. You know, like a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? It was the way he said it. I mean, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I wouldn't have made it such a listen. I don't like all vegetables. I'm a picky eater. I don't eat every type of damn vegetable. I like greens, I like cabbage, I like broccoli, I like asparagus. I hate corn. Don't put no corn in my face. I throw it in yours. I hate tomatoes. Don't put no tomatoes in my face. I will throw it in yours. I hate green beans. Don't put no green beans in my face. I'm going to throw them in yours. I exceptionally hate Brussels sprouts. I'm going to throw them in yours and I'm going to spit in your face after I throw it in yours. Don't be bringing me no goddamn Brussels sprout. Like, you know, what's my sign? I'm a Pisces. Can't you tell? But I don't know. I just felt like Shannon took that way more than what she should have took it as. Like it didn't. It like for me, yeah, like if it was me, I just would have been like, oh, I mean, okay, I mean, I guess, you know, I would carry it like that. But would it been all of that she gave? No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I just said I like cabbage. But anyway, um. Then we go back down to the Ashley and Wale of it all. So Wale asks Ashley, does she feel like well, he asked him, does she feel like they don't communicate? And she says sometimes she feels like they're missing the airness, the lightheartedness, and blah blah blah. He feels like she's more interested in getting to know everybody else but him. He feels like excuse me, if it's something better, she's gonna stay there, and if it isn't, she's gonna go back to him, and she's sorry that he feels that way. Again, Wale, this is a dating reality show. It would be the exact same way if it was just her that you was fighting over. You would have to deal with that with over 8 or 9 other damn men. I mean, I mean, Wale, like if you were just doing you, Wale, and just being you and just being yourself and just going with the flow, you really wouldn't even care like that. But it's just it's like I don't know. You want her to have all of these feelings for you so quickly, and that's just unrealistic. Especially when they bringing in new dick, who not gonna be interested in meeting the new dick that comes into the building? Like Ashley's doing what she's supposed to do. You fighting for her. She ain't fighting for you. Catch that. You fighting for her. She not fighting for you. So if you feel as though she's not giving this, that thing, any other, well, then how about you step your game up, nigga? Like I say, if you everything you say you are, you would just step it up. You approve it. Real niggas do real shit. Anyway, because I don't like Brussels sprouts. Catherine, I don't give a damn what they are. They ain't. They Brussels sprouts. They ain't cabbage. Cabbage is cabbage. Brussels sprouts is Brussels sprouts. If Brussels sprouts was cabbage, they would have called Brussels sprouts cabbage. They didn't call it that shit. They call it Brussels sprouts. I don't want no motherfucking Brussels sprout. Bring me some cabbage. So I asked for cabbage and the bitch bring me Brussels sprouts. Like I said, I'ma throw it in your damn face and spit in your face when I'm done. Anyway, that's just like how they tried to say um frog legs taste like chicken. Yeah, but it ain't chicken. It's frog legs. I don't give a damn about that. And if I wanted that, I would have asked for that. No, bring me some chicken. You know, it's the same way. See, stop acting like you 10 years old. Whatever. Anyway, Shannon asked Phil what part of Arizona is he from. She asks, oh, the pearl. To chime in, and he says, why is he being so critical of him? And that's the third time that she did that. And then she gets excitable about that. Like I say, I wasn't mad at that. All right. I wasn't mad at that because he do got a point. Like Luann, like not Luann, Shannon. You want him to be a part of this. You want him to be a part of that. Like, why can't you let it happen naturally? Like, I feel like don't make the man do that. Now, if it like because I get it. If I don't know nothing about Arizona, well, no, yeah, Arizona or Cali, whichever one they from. If I don't know nothing about none of them places, I've never been there, I've never lived there. What can I say? And what are you expecting me to say? I'm not gonna chime in on some shit that I don't know what's going on because I'm the same way. That's just like if you talking to me about mining and uranium. I don't know nothing about mining and uranium, so don't look for me to hop into the conversation. And I'm not gonna hop into y'all conversation. I'm gonna hop into another conversation where they talk about something that I know. Now, once y'all talk about some shit that I do know, then I'll chime in and I give my 2 cents. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm talking about, Shannon. Like nitpicking. That's what he's talking about. Nitpicking. You want to nitpick with every damn thing. Quit nitpicking. So we get down to the Wale and Ashley of it all again, and Ashley explains her feelings to Wale one more time. One, he wants Sharon, and she don't think she want to have no more Sharon. And then two, she's saying geologically they're not going to work out because he's obviously from somewhere around here, and y'all know she lives in DC somewhere. And three, she says she wants to be selfish with this situation. Like she's taking in this experience and she don't want to get too roped up and too wrapped into him right now, especially when there's other guys to meet. And I'm sorry, I kind of agree with Ashley. If there is other guys to meet and I haven't even meet all of the guys yet, like how do I know I want you when I haven't even met everybody yet? Because I could say, oh yeah, I want you, you the one I want. And then I meet somebody else and then it's like, ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? So I understand, Ashley. Like, nah, I don't want to put all of my eggs in one basket. Yeah, I like you, but I'm not doing all of that either. What's good, Shady? Appreciate you. Shout out to the UK. Like, I'm not doing all that either. And I understood where Ashley was coming from. She should do that. This is a dating show. Get the experience. You ain't gotta rush into nothing with nobody right now just because he like you. Anyway, Earl, the Pearl. And Shannon talk alone, and then she leaves. Again, I didn't understand what made her leave. I didn't understand what she got so upset about. Like you said, there were things that you did to me that triggered me, but I didn't blame that on you. I didn't say, well, you were mad to me or my ex-wife when you nitpicking because I said I don't eat no damn vegetables at my overgrown ass age. If I said I don't eat them, I don't eat them. Get out my face. And no, I don't want to chime in on a conversation where I don't know nothing about. Like, I'm sorry, y'all can call me what y'all want. And I know how the women gonna get up here. They gonna women this shit, women this, women that. Fuck all that. Earl, the Earl didn't do nothing or say nothing to Shannon out of the way for Shannon to go out here and pull the Karen act that she pulled and try to act like he did the utmost disrespect. Because even when she explained it to Luann and Ashley, she had to admit, well, okay, he really didn't give it all of that, but that was just the way I felt. Like, nah, like I ain't like that. She gave him way too much. She turned into a complete victim, and he didn't do nothing to her to deserve none of that. That's just how I feel. I'm on Earl's side. Period. That's weird that he didn't eat veggies. I don't know why that's so weird. I ran into a lot of people that don't like vegetables. I halfway liked vegetables when I was younger. I didn't eat vegetables like that when I was younger. It wasn't until I got older and my taste buds changed that I started to enjoy the taste of certain vegetables. And so it didn't mind me like that no more. But when I was a kid, no, I ain't fuck with vegetables like that. I ain't even like condiments on my damn burgers. The only thing I have up there is ketchup and mayo and mustard. Maybe a pickle or two, but that's it. But it wasn't until I got older and my taste buds changed that I did start to want to eat cabbage and greens and shit like that. Salads and cucumbers, and your taste buds change. You know what I mean? So it's like, and maybe that's the same way with him. Maybe when he was younger, he did like them. But when he got older, his taste buds changed. Maybe he just didn't fuck with it like that no more. Like, I mean, I'm just speaking for me. As a kid, I hated vegetables. I had to take vitamins because I wouldn't eat no I always threw it up. I hated them. It wasn't until I got older, I said, well, let me try this. And I'm like, oh, this shit kind of good. Well, let me try that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Well, let me try that. Mm, it's all right. I wouldn't eat it all the time, but I mean, if it's around, I get a little sporkful. Like, it was like that with me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Like I say, he could just take a one a day and it'll give him the same thing. Move, moving on. Um, Ralph tells Giselle that he's interested in her. We'll come back to that later. Shannon tells Luann and Ashley alone about her feelings with the world. Luann thinks that Shannon may be a little bit too sophisticated for the world. And it's like, nah, she's not too sophisticated. She's just Shannon is Shannon. You know who Shannon remind me of? Shannon reminds me of Cheryl. Y'all remember Cheryl from Miss Congeniality? Y'all remember her? And she was the one who wound up winning the pageant, and Sandra Bullock had to save her. Y'all remember how she acted real ditzy and clueless and not all the way there? But she's a sweet person. You know what I'm saying? So you don't mind her being around, but you know she ditzy and clueless. Like she reminds me of Cheryl, to be honest. And so I just feel like because of which, stop. Okay, stop. James giving Luann a foot rub. Listen, I'm not into feet. Y'all know Scotty told y'all himself he loved feet. Nasty. So and so. I hate feet. Do not put your feet nowhere near me. Do not put your feet nowhere. I don't even like my feet played with. I don't. Like I'm just not a person that's into feet. And I don't listen, I guess, especially you just now meeting Luann and you already ready to touch her dogs. I suppose. James, I guess. You said Cheryl and her baton. Yep, Cheryl and her baton, Dominic. I love pretty feet. Brandon, don't you put your feet nowhere near me and don't you touch my feet. I do not like feet. You walk on those. Like, ew. Anyway, I don't get the sexual attraction to feet. Like, I really don't. But I don't know. It'll take Scotty to tell you because he like feet. Me, so the ladies all agreed to keep um Shannon's focus and attention on Adam because Luann ain't interested in Adam. She's all into James, so she's more than happy to give Shannon Adam. Um, and let's on Earl. All right, because Giselle said it best. Giselle said we all just met each other. We don't even know each other long enough for her to have all of these tears and all of these emotions about Earl. And I totally agree with Giselle. So I agree with Giselle and the plan. Yeah, let's just go on ahead and find her somebody else to focus on because she way too heavily emotionally invested. And no. Um, who gonna give you a foot rub? You better call James to come down there and give you a foot rub. I'm not finna touch your feet. I barely want to touch my feet. What make you think I'm finna touch yours? Tell about some a foot rub. Child, please. You better go to Kim. You better go down to Kim's and let Kim rub you to give you a nasty piece of foot massage. All right, you better go to Kim's. I heard Kim's give nasty pedicures. Go around there to Kim's. Kim's will hook your feet up. I almost had a O when they massaged my feet while getting a pedicure. Matter of fact, no, don't you carry your ass down to Kim's. I'll go on ahead and bite the bullet and massage your damn feet. I'll massage your cruddy ass feet. I got some latex gloves. It's all good because see, if Don going down there squirting in these people chairs off of a damn foot rub, you not finna carry your ass down to Kim's for no damn pedicure. No. I got you. Thank you for sharing your story, Don. I appreciate it. Anyway, um, Ashley talks to Jason down to the bar alone, and then that's when Shannon wanted to come bring her ass down there and mess up the whole damn mood. Ashley, you better than me, because I'd have said, first of all, I knocked on your door. You didn't want to talk then. I ain't finna talk to you now. I'm macking. Like, go talk to Giselle. Go talk to Luann. Like I'm macking. Like that's what I would have said because I tried to talk to your ass earlier. So don't try to come talk to me now when I'm handling business. Ain't no crud, no corns, no hammer toes either. I guess. I get that's what all niggas say. They ain't got nothing on their damn feet. They feet purty. That's what all of the niggas say. Then they take their damn socks or shoes off, and it look worse than the regular terrain on the Rocky Mountains. Like, like I would take your word for it though. And so Ashley admits that she was interested in Ralph, Wale, and Jason Child. And then in her confessional, she says that she been wanting Ralph since day one, but she wanted to give other guys a chance because of Giselle. And then she says she might be able to cure her daddy issues with the right daddy. And then he says this makes him really confused. And he don't know what to think about this right now. And he's really confused. He said he don't know what he's doing to nobody. Damn, Ralph. Ralph, you got all of the girls. You got both of the nigga ladies, the nigga bitches. Well, one nigga bitch, one half nigga bitch, but nigga bitches nonetheless is. And you got Luann. And I think Shannon wanted you too. I don't know what you doing either, Ralph. I don't know what Ralph got going on around there, but he got something. But I will say this. I do agree with Gail. Ashley is just playing around with all three of these men. Not just the black men, but Ralph too. Ralph too. Ralph too. Because I was confused too, because you act like you was really all into Wale, and then out of nowhere, you've been eyeing Ralph since damn day one. Like, not that I'm shocked. But because I told y'all about Ashley. She wants to fuck Wale and she wants to fuck Jason. All right. But when it comes down to like real deal type thing, hell yeah, she'll much rather have it with Ralph. That's her preference. That's what she likes. I mean, you know. Okay, T, I see you. Go ahead, Pisces. I'm a Pisces also. That's why I understand you and your attitude. Period. That's just my attitude. Okay, that's just my attitude. Ashley loves a lavender marriage, honey. Listen, cause she right up her alley with Jason. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to about Jason. Don talking about something she would love to have Jason. Yeah, me too. You still want him? Me too. I would love to have him. Scotty would love to have him. JoJo would love to have him. Carl and Jamel would love to have him. Jeremy would love to have him. Jamar would love to have him. Dario would love to have him. Jet Jeff would love to have him. YB would love to have him. L Teddy would love to have him. Cats Meow would love to have him. House of Aaron would love to have him. I can go on. You still want him, Don? Skin is better. Yeah, that's what they all say. Until I start to get hammer fingers on my fingers and corns on my fingers and so on and some such from and athletes' hands and fingers and shit for touching brands' feet. Talk about some skin to skin. Then yeah, right. I have bunions and shit all on my fingers and all that. Like, Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I still gotta watch the Never Ever Mets. That's probably gonna be a pre. I'm telling y'all now. Never Ever Mets more than likely is gonna be a pre-recorded, but I will premiere it so at least y'all can have a laugh chat. So So I will do that much. I will premiere it so that y'all can still have somewhat of a live chat, even though it won't be live. But I will get that out to y'all today. Um, the number of mouths these feet has been in. That's another reason why. See, you just killed your chances. I don't want to be touching. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And yeah, I will see y'all later on this afternoon sometime. For the Never Ever Mess. I am gonna get y'all that today. I swear. I'm gonna get y'all that today. All right. And I'll think about it. But I said what I said. I'm gone. Back.